spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time.
Get it poppin', hot rockin', I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-Gordon of Oppin'. The strangest thing, I'm the boss, when the danger lingers, I'm plotting.
Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like poppin'.
The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 6, 6, 6, flow, crucify a Catholic.
Maverick, anti-hero, villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive.
Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets, I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion, I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms and alchemist. Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it.
Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, sang it, shot right into space.
Music for the hooligans let loose on the estate.
Call the police and the riot bands, the people wanna play. Hey. Freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchy breeding ground? The poor get poorer while the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the phone, top of the kingdom I own. Top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome. Spitting for Britain I shown, bust like a cellular phone.
Hyping like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left right in. I'm striking like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are I spit fast like a NASCAR.
Don't believe me, then fuck your shit.
I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well.
Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, Ace, one ton bomb like Hardy Brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I
want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Vanished from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. Want to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find.
Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time. Love Music Part 4. I feel like sometimes some ideas are just a little bit overdone. Do you know what I mean? Don't even know what to rap about anymore. Feel like I'm just getting older and more cynical. I'm not gonna die anyway. Oh, fuck it.
1, 2, 3, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coke though, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off the grid in a postal, and I don't really feel right. Testing.
All right, mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay. Oh, echo echo. All right, so got that figured out. A little bit of troubleshooting, but that's all right. All right, here we go. So, little quick life update. It's been about a week since I've actually played the game. I don't know. Whoever's following me on YouTube, you'll see that it's been a while since I've posted any videos. Um, like I said in last week's live stream, I've been dealing with some health issues. Um, um, Obviously, like I said, I think said it last week on the live stream when I was 36. I'm now 45. I did have a massive heart attack, so it's something that I do have to go to the cardiologist multiple times through the year, get that all checked out and everything like that. So, about a week or two ago, I went in. They did a CT scan, saw something in my heart that they found was concerning. So they did what's called a heart cath, where they go in through the artery, either through your wrist, which they went through my wrist on here. I don't see the little spot right there. They went in there and they looked at my heart on the right side. There was some blockage because I do have what's called stents that helps keep the arteries open. I did have some blockage there, and stents are, from what they even told me before, that it's not like a long-term solution aspect of things. It's just to help with blood flow and things of that nature. And sometimes this kind of stuff does happen. One interesting thing about the body is sometimes it will find other ways to get blood flowing. In my case, I did have some veins that my body created to help with blood flow on the right side of the heart. But then when they tried to go to the left side of the heart, they couldn't go in. They couldn't go to it through the wrist due to some of the blockage. They did go through my groin at that point, and like I said before, it's not like they're going in through the man part. It's next, it's a couple about 2 inches off to the side where they went into, and they did the scan of that one, and then they found some more blockage on the left side, more substantial blockage that they found very concerning. And they could have put stents in on that side, but from what the cardiologist was saying, that he felt that it wouldn't be beneficial for me to do that. But one thing that he did say is that it appears that now I need to get a bypass. And the facility that I was at is not suitable for that kind of a surgery. So basically he sent a referral out to a surgeon. And I did get back, I did hear from, and this was on Tuesday when I had the procedure done. It did wear me out quite a bit, more than what I expected it to do. But regardless of the fact, so now I have spoke with the surgeon's office today, gave them my insurance information and all that stuff, and I should hear back from them sometime next week to schedule the appointment for the consultation to see the the surgeon. I'm sorry, and ultimately, more than likely, schedule for the surgery for the bypass to be done. So, in the near future, I'm not sure when, I'll definitely post a video or talk about it next live stream or something. I'm not sure when that may be. I know I've been trying to grind with YouTube, get my channel up and going and everything like that. I don't remember exactly how many subscribers I currently have on YouTube. But due to this extra stuff that popped up, it may put some of it on pause. Um, and if anybody's wondering, the surgery consists of about a week in the hospital, a month to recuperate from the surgery and everything. So I won't be working, but I'll be on FMLA for about a month or so, depending on what the surgeon says. And then they have what's called, I think it's cardiotherapy or cardio physical therapy, something like that, to help build up the heart strength and everything like that back to somewhat normal. Now the bypasses, from what the cardiologist said, that's more of a permanent solution as opposed to stents. This is something that people have to deal with that have heart disease. So, unfortunately, on my both sides of my family, my mom's and my dad's side, unfortunately, they have heart disease on both sides. And needless to say, I was kind of dealt a bad hand. Um, Not to say that I've been in peak physical condition or anything like that, but I've always kept in mind of my health and everything like that because of things that have happened in my family and stuff. So it's always good to know your family history as well as the medical history of your family. So that way it helps you keep an eye on things like this or other things that may be coming up, that have happened in your family, such as diabetes, cancer. You see your doctor, I'd obviously suggest everybody go to the doctor once a year, if not more, depending on your ailments, of course. And I know it's easier said than done sometimes, depending on, work, schedule, life balance, and stuff like that, as well as whether or not you have health insurance or not. Because let's be honest, the healthcare system in the United States is not all that great. But nevertheless, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what's going on now. Unfortunately, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, what I have been doing, I have been logging in because of the login rewards. I have been logging in just to collect them. I haven't played, um, but I have logged in to collect them. I just got the day 4 one for 10 airplane points. And I've said this before in a YouTube video that because of, the black market and stuff like that, the black market events that they have whenever the airplane is released, it's typically about 500 aircraft tokens. I am now at 600 aircraft tokens. So that's one thing that I had set in mind is to get it to the 600 before I purchase another aircraft. So that is something that I will be doing right now, actually. And the aircraft that I will be choosing is the one, the only Typhoon. So I really did. Flown this on the test server, and I really enjoyed it. So I will be doing this, especially with the passive ability, which is released at level 12. So I will be purchasing this one. Boom. So now we get to see how this works, how this flight is. For this live stream, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably only going to live stream for maybe about an hour, just for the fact of, like I said earlier, the procedure that I had done really it really took a toll on me, and I'm quite surprised on how much it really affected me and everything. But yeah, so I will be probably only doing this for about an hour, and then I may log off after that just because I am like really exhausted. I did go to work today. As some may know, I am by trade, I am a social worker. Um, let's see, what do I want? Let's see. I am a social worker by trade, um, helping out patients who are HIV positive and, helping them get into care, stay in care, get their medications, things of that nature. Um, Let me go ahead and mirror that one. Beautiful. So I did go to work today, and I was exhausted throughout the entire day because of everything that I've already been through, and still recuperating from the procedure and everything. And yeah, needless to say, it really sucks. One, going through the procedure, and then two, getting the news of what needs to be done going forward. Um, but yeah, so, and as I said before, I am now with Sovereign Skies. I've kept them in the loop of what's going on, and been thankful for all the well wishes and the prayers and everything like that for health and recovery and stuff like that. It's always good to hear from everybody and stuff like that, especially with the squad that I just started with. I really feel the camaraderie within everybody within the squadron and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's enough jibber jaw about sad stuff. Let's go ahead and see about taking this bad boy out for its maiden voyage, shall we? And see how it reacts. Oh, side note, by the way, one thing that I did do, I can't show y'all yet. You're gonna have to wait. There was one thing that I was able to do, sort of, halfway at least. All right, let's see if we have bot. Typical. All bots on one side on the enemy team, so typically in situations like this, I'll either do it go into a random battle and fly it, or even go into a custom match and see about flying it. But because of the fact that, like I said, I've flown this aircraft on the test server, I'm fine with jumping into a battle immediately, just to see just to go from there. Oh, got hit. Oh, they got him. Okay, well, I couldn't do nothing with that one. And of course, this is the sucky thing that, I am going up against bots and stuff like that. So, don't really get to really test it until you go after actual people instead of just bots. But regardless of the fact, you get to see how it flies. This is definitely one of the jets that I was really looking forward to getting. There we go. All right. Yeah, just because I really enjoyed it when I was on the test server, flying it there when the passive abilities first started coming out. Somebody stole my kill. I was at 5 that's on me. Oh, I'm out of missiles. I just realized. Okay. I feel like that bot has like some really big hard on for me. Okay. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. 10-1-1. It's against bots, so like I said, it's nothing to be like, yay. All right, so the one thing that I was wanting to show everybody was this little gem. My next level 20. So obviously my raft level 20. And then the ADV level 20. And so my next soon to be level 20 is the farmer. The only thing I'm waiting on is to get enough silver. Because one thing I did do, I used some of my silver to do the, not that one, to upgrade the special ability, as well as get some blueprints, because you know what, you are able to purchase it with silver to, you know, buy blueprints for the passives and stuff like that. So whatever silver I did have, I pretty much used the majority of it to get those going. So if I didn't, I mean, I could have easily had gotten the my MiG up to the level 20 like I was aiming for. But yeah. So, all right, let's go ahead. 12 trophies. Let's go ahead and jump into another one with it. All right, let's take a look. And then one other thing is that, well, one, you know, I haven't been playing in about a week. Oh, I got an actual person on this side. Let's see, who do we got on this side then? No, it's all bots on the enemy team. Yeah, one thing I think I might have said about it, talked about it a little bit on the last live stream, is that I haven't seen Ballin on here in a while, but he did say that he was working quite a bit, so he's been kind of busy, which is understandable. So, you know, work being work. So, can't fault him for working. Yeah, I just thought he was mad at me, but he said, no, he's not mad at me. He's just working. I was like, man, it's hurting my feelings. Oh, you slick little booger. Alright, see, number 4 is the one that's coming after me. Beautiful. Go ahead and get a resupply. I'd like to have the 2 radar missiles that it comes with. Yeah, wasn't sure if I was going to be able to avoid those missiles or not. Holy shit. Okay. That Skyhawk just opened up on me. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't going to take that shot. See if we can get a little bit of revenge. I'm not going to take that shot yet. Okay, so Eagles invited me. I definitely need to get with them so that way I can do my squad points. Yep. Yeah, so I knew that those other 2 weren't going to be able to take them out completely. That's why I went ahead and had that other one ready. Oh, I should take that one out. There we go. Oh, that's gotta be the 111 shooting at me. Oh, no. Alright, see if I can get to this repair. Is it just me or is number 3 just coming straight at me? Yep. Ah, yeah. It's so funny. See the A4? It's like he avoided everybody else but was going right after me. Now, I want to say that it was a bot, but that was funny. Take a look right now.
I am the eye of the storm, I am the poisonous one, I am the grip of the gun, I am the zip of the body bag zipping the shock when it's done, I am the hit and the run, I am the prodigal son, I am the killer the fun, rhythm spectacular cardiovascular rhyming on beast when I run, I am the G, I am the genie of flow, brands of genius streaming and scheming like glow, I am a mammoth of flow, hit when your stamina's low, oh so cold, my vocal is postal, top shelf, I'm local,
oh, lobby's full. Water sauce. Alright, let me see what missions I have. Like I said, I've been off for quite a while. Metalstorm people. Alright, well, hey, let's have a little story time because I think I talked about it a little bit last week. It was just stuff that happened to me whenever I had my heart attack when I was 36. This is always a story that I like to tell. So, when I had my heart attack, I had it on a Tuesday, and I still remember when where I was at and what I actually had for lunch because it happened right after lunch. So it happened on a Tuesday around noon. Is when I first started feeling symptoms, but it wasn't your typical symptoms of numbness in the arm and then instant chest pains or anything like that. No, I just had like acid reflux. So I went 2 days, called out sick from work. I was popping antacids like they were Tic Tacs, taking Pepto-Bismol, all that stuff, trying it because it would help for a little bit, but then it'll go away. So whenever I went to the non-emergency clinic, and they said, okay, it looks like you had a heart attack. They took me by ambulance to a hospital and took me to the hospital. So on that first night, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning when I got to the hospital on Friday morning. So while I was in the room, they had me all hooked up with everything like that. And Um, I was in the room and I was just sleeping, and I had a dream which was so vivid and so crazy, for me, anyways. Um, in the dream, so just a little side story. Um, both of my grandfathers on my mom and my dad's side had previously passed away within like 10 years before this, I believe, or five, maybe not even 10 years. Maybe at that point it was maybe 5 years or so, prior to. And as I was growing up as a kid, I was really close, or I was closer to my grandfather on my dad's side. But after I became like an adult and started having, I've a young parent, um, I spent more time with my other grandfather. And in this dream, while I was in the bed, it was in an empty room, that I was in my dream. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a toe cramp. My toes are wanting to throw up gang signs real quick. Hold on. All right. All right, yeah. Toes are trying to throw gang signs on me. But yeah, so um during this dream, I had I was in an empty void room, and regardless of what your religious belief is, and whatever you beliefs are, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to say, oh, this you're wrong and you need to think this way or whatever. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not one to say, oh, well, this is the proper way to talk about it, or to think and put your trust into Jesus or God or whatever the case is. Um, it's definitely not what I would suggest. I mean, like I said, that's not what I was thinking. So, in this dream, hold on, I got somebody on my butt cheeks. They trying to clap them, but I didn't let them. Oh no, he got somebody else. Who we get? Okay, I can't go around on the other side. So at this time in the dream was that all right, yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted with this game. I'm like really into it right now. Okay, perfect. Um, yeah, so in the dream, um, above me were three stone chairs, and in two of them was my grandfather's there, and so the one that I was closest to towards the end, the grandfather on my mom's side, he he didn't say, so there was three chairs that were there. He was sitting in the middle. To the right of him was my other grandfather. To the left of him was an empty chair. And so in this dream, he he pointed at me, and then he waved his fingers back and forth like, no, it's, telling me, no, it's not your time. So it really put me at ease throughout this whole thing. And so it really put me at ease with everything that I was dealing with at that time, with the heart attack at that point. And so it really put me at ease. So then the next day, they take me to the back, see the cardiologist at that time. And then that's also where that is where he sees me and he's like, okay, yeah, you had a massive heart attack. And what they did the heart cath. They did it through my groin at that point. At that time, that was the first time that I had it, and they had what they caused them, or they caused a what's called a hematoma, which is blood within underneath the skin and stuff like that. So the nurse had to come in every 30 minutes or so to push on it to relieve the pressure. Uh, Very painful. Even though I was on morphine, it was still really fucking painful. So when I went in and he looked at the screen, he's like, "Yeah, you had a massive heart attack. This is a widowmaker. This, that, and the other." So I was like, "Okay." So this is where shit gets serious. So he's like, "All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the heart cath in you overnight. You're gonna be in ICU, and while you're there, we're gonna pump you with, we're gonna give you some really heavy blood thinner to try to clear some of this out, and hopefully it'll clear out and see what happens." So I was like, "All right." They said main thing with this whole thing, do not move while you have this heart cath in you, because it can come out and cause you to bleed out and you can die within minutes. If anybody is aware how arteries work, if you cut an artery and if you're not able to control the bleeding and stop the bleeding, you're going to bleed out. So they took me to the ICU, and I was just laying there in the ICU. My wife, my mom, and people, my family were coming to visit me and stuff like that while I was there. And then that night, the nurse asked me if I wanted an Ambien to help me sleep. I was like, "Fuck yes, give me one of those. I'll take that shit quick." So they gave me an Ambien. And one thing that they did, instead of having the bed like completely flat, they had it kind of tilted a little bit so that way I can still see the TV and stuff like that without having to move my head. And let me tell you, that was the hardest 26 hours of my life. Having the heart cath in me, not being able to really move at all. I could move my arms and stuff like that, but they didn't really want me to move at all, to be honest, because they were too afraid of, me bleeding out and dying. So that night in the ICU, I had another dream. And it wasn't my grandparents, or it wasn't my grandfather's. It was somebody else. And it was like the most vivid dream that I have ever had. And I still remember it very, very vividly. So, just to put it in perspective, I am not homosexual. I'm heterosexual. I have a wife. I have kids. Never that kind of lifestyle never interests me. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, because there's not. I don't care. Love who you want to live. Love how you want to love. Whatever the case is, as long as it's legal and consensual. But with that being said, one thing that happened with me in that dream was that there was somebody that came into the room. Somebody that came into the room, and very charismatic and suave, and I always compare him to like Brad Pitt type, just because that was kind of like the vibe that I got from him. For some reason, he was a white guy, blonde hair, very charismatic, very suave, and that was the vibe that I got from him. And it was very, like I said, it was a very vivid, dream when it came to that. And that was what I compared it to. Was just like, it was so vivid, so crazy on how all that worked out. or how that was. And what he did is that he came into my room, and at this point, there was nobody in my room. Um, like I didn't have any family members or anything like that in my room at this time. And basically, what had happened was that in my dream, he came into my room and he kept saying, "Hey, how you doing? You know, if you want to come with me, come with me. I can help you out. You won't feel no pain. Everything's great. Everything is beautiful over there. You don't have to worry about a thing. Everything will be taken care of for you. Don't worry about it. You won't feel nothing. Everything is beautiful over there." And so I was like, "Nah, nah, nah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." And then I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." And he kept trying to convince me, like, "Hey, no, no, come with me. Come with me. Everything will be fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is beautiful over there. You feel no pain. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is beautiful over there." And I was like, "No, I'm good. I appreciate it, but no, I'm good." And so he kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then he finally, got to the point where I started getting angry at him, getting mad at him. I was like, "No, I'm good. Leave me alone. No, I'm good." So then he was like, "All right, all right, all right." So then he stepped away. He goes, Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back." He left. And then a few minutes come by. He comes back and he has this elderly man with him in a hospital gown. And so he tells the elderly man, "Hey, I'll be right back. Let me talk to my friend over here real quick." Um, he said, "I'm going to talk to my friend real quick, and I'll be right back." And so he comes back into my room, tells me the whole thing again. It's just like, "Hey, come with me. You won't have no pain anymore. Everything is beautiful over there. Trust me, everything is beautiful over there. You'll love it. You won't have to worry about anything. Your family will be taken care of. Everything is beautiful over there." I was like, "No, no, I'm good. I'm good." And we kept going. And so then he's like, "All right, so he's like, all right, all right, all right, so just come on, come on, don't worry about it. Everything will be all right." And like once again, I'm starting to get angry at him. It's like, "No, I'm good." And so then he's like, all right, hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back once again. So then he takes off. He takes off once again, and then he comes back and he doesn't have anybody with him this time. So he takes off, doesn't have anybody with him. He comes back into my room and he keeps telling me the same thing, like, "Hey, look, trust me, it's beautiful over there. You'll love it. There's no pain, there's no anger, there's nothing over there. Everything is good. You'll be all right. You'll be taken care of. Your family will be fine. Everything will be all right. If you want to come with me." And then it's like, as calm as I could be, I was like, "No, I appreciate it. Thank you. But no, I'm good. I'm fine where I'm at. I'm good." Throughout this whole conversation I was having with him, what kept going through my head was what the doctor had said: "Don't move. If you move, you can bleed out and die." But it's like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." So then he steps out of the room, and he starts to. As soon as he steps out, he turns around. He's like, "Are you sure?" As cool as he could be, he's like, "Are you sure? It's beautiful over here. You'll love it. Do you want to come?" I was like, "No, no, I appreciate it, but no, thank you." So then he leaves. And one thing that I wasn't aware of at this time was my mom was actually there, but she had went to the waiting room. I think she went in for like some vending machines or something like that, because it was late at night, something like that. And if you've ever been into like the ICU or in the hospital visiting family and friends that you were there overnight, it's not very comfortable in the room. So she went over there to get a little bit more comfortable and stuff. And then I didn't say this story to anybody at the time, but the following week after I was released whenever I got out of the hospital, I went to my grandmother's house where my mom was at, and my wife came with me and stuff. And I was telling them the story. My mom instantly just started just breaking down crying. And we're just looking at her like, what are you talking about? What's going on? What's going on? She goes, I know exactly what you're talking about. That night in the ICU unit, they had two different code blues. Now, if you're not familiar with code blue, that means somebody had coded out, meaning their heart stopped. So then they bring in what they call a crash cart, which has all kind of life resuscitating equipment there, mainly like the paddles and stuff like that, to shock them back into life or whatever the case is. And she said that she remembers seeing them and overhearing some of the nurses saying that the first time that the code that somebody coded, that person didn't make it. And then the second time they were able to bring the other patient back. So there was two patients that had code blued, that coded out. First one passed away. The second one they were able to bring back. And if you remember, like I just talked about right now, I know it's kind of hesitant or kind of broken up with the game and everything like that. In the dream, when the guy left, came back that first time, he came back with somebody. And then he left on that second time, came back, he didn't have anybody. So I've told that story to a number of people, and I get different answers. Oh, that was the devil. That was the angel of death. That was the raper. I have no idea. I always leave that up to everybody's you think of however you want to say. I can't talk right now. It's funny I say I can't talk right now while talking. But yeah, so I always tell that story because I feel like it's a very interesting story, to say the least. Because I do find that story very interesting. And the flare's on cooldown. No, it's not. Beautiful. Oh, that's that 14 coming at me. Oh, and I'm out of flares. God, motherfucker. That's fine. But yeah, I always like to leave that for anybody's interpretation of how they want to view that story and everything like that. Like I said, I'm not trying to push my beliefs or thoughts onto anybody. I believe that people have the rights to believe what they want to believe and trust into whatever they want to trust into. Um, so that's what's like. That's just my story that I have, and no, that F-16 is good, but not that good. Beautiful. Oh, somebody got A. Okay. I do have one more story. It's kind of a funnier story, if you ask me. Um, what this one has to pertain towards my wife. I think it was like either the final night or the second to final night that I was there. Um, After they put the stents in and everything like that, I was in a regular room, and it was a good sized room that I was in. Um, And one thing that one thing that had happened was that once again they offered me an Ambien, so I was like, yes, I'll take that, sure. And so I was able to get an Ambien. So they gave me another Ambien for like the final night or something like that to help me sleep. And I vaguely remember this one, sort of. It's a little foggy for me. But my wife had told me this one too, and I kind of remember it as she was talking about it. Is that I was laying in the bed in this big, it was a good sized freaking room. Um, and so I was laying in the bed, going to sleep. They had a cot for my wife, um, so that way she could sleep as well. And my eyes were shut, and I started laughing. And one thing about Ambien, if you're not familiar, is that if you kind of like fight the Ambien to falling asleep, um, it can cause quote unquote hallucinations. So I don't know if this was one of those things or not, because I really wasn't trying to fight to sleep. I was really trying to sleep. Um, but while I was laying there, my eyes were closed and I was kind of chuckling a little bit, like kind of laughing a little bit. And my wife looks up at me. She's like, "Babe, what's going on? Are you okay?" And I just sort of like, "No, everything's fine. It's just you don't see everybody in this room, and there's literally nobody in the room." She's like, "So you don't? What do you mean, babe? There's nobody here. It's just us two." And I was like, "No, there's everybody in this room." And she's like, "But there's nobody here." I was like, "No, everybody's here. Don't you see them all? They're here for me." And I remember that part because I remember I didn't mean like they're there to take me. I meant that they were there to protect me and keep me safe. And I've always believed in guardian angels and stuff like that myself personally, because there has been a number of times in my life as a child up to teenager and on, up till now, that I feel like I could have passed away, could have died at those points of my life. One from drowning, one from nearly getting ran over by a car, another one getting shot at. Like I said, it's a number of things. Being raised up in a poor neighborhood and just gang ridden, drugs and all that stuff. But yeah, it's like I was laying there laughing, chuckling. It's like, "Babe, can you stop it? You're scaring me." And at that point, I turned my head directly to where the door was. My eyes were still closed at this point. And I told her, "Well, don't worry, babe, they're leaving." And I vaguely remember it. This is the part where it's vague for me because I vaguely remember seeing people, but knowing that they weren't there to do harm, that they were there to protect me. And I remember that so vividly that okay, evasive maneuvers, evasive maneuvers. All right, let's see where you at. Oh, you fucked up, dude. Got him. There should be one off. Nope, he's gonna get me on that one. Yep. But yeah, as they were, they were walking away, and like, I didn't know that missile would do that much damage. Jesus. Oh, that's cool. So I do remember watching them leave and walk away and stuff like that. But I can't remember their face. Like their whole body were kind of like visible, but not really visible. So that's really the weird thing about that whole situation. Bro, that MiG 29 really wants me. Fuck you. It's not a threat to the base yet. Oh, that must not have been a direct hit. Fuck you. Um, but yeah, I remember them leaving and everything like that, and really didn't do very much after that because I think after that it was when I was being released from the hospital and stuff like that. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's very interesting on how all of that took a toll on like how that just reminded me about all that stuff and everything else that I went through and okay, I see the team's going into Bravo. We got all three, not anymore. Beautiful. I got this J37. Who else is getting locked on me? Nope, shouldn't have taken that one. I knew I shouldn't have took that one. Alright, they're going after Bravo. They got two going after Bravo. Trying to sneak up on Charlotte, which I got it. Let's get distracted. Beautiful. So we got Bravo, but we got Alpha and Charlie. One of them is trying to get locked. It's got to be the F-14. Okay. I think this one's going to be coming towards Alpha. Oh, we got it. Well played. But yeah, definitely, that was definitely some strange times during my hospital stay and everything. And unfortunately, I got this other stuff going on that I'm going to have to take care of. And God willing, everything comes out okay. And everything. There are precautions that I am taking just in case because I'm very cautious individual when it comes to stuff like this. In case anybody else was wondering, within the past 2 years, both of my grandmothers passed away. I lost an uncle on my mom's side, and then I recently lost an aunt on my dad's side. So there's 4 family members within 2 years. And needless to say, it's fucking sucks. I mean, it does suck. And I just feel like my family's been through enough. I definitely don't want to add to it. So trying to be as positive as I can. I've already looked into the procedure and all that stuff. Like, you go down a rabbit hole of what ifs and how is this going to happen? What would happen if this happens and this, that, and the other. And it does get to your head from time to time, but you can't let it stay there because it'll just eat you away. And it does suck going through this stuff and everything like that. As a child, saw my mom go through breast cancer. Thankfully, she was able to pull through that. But she ended up catching breast cancer 2 more times, and apparently it's like 2 different kinds of breast cancers, or 3 different. I'm sorry, 3 different kinds of breast cancers, which fucking sucked. Especially that last go round, it was really scary. But yeah, we're able to, thankfully enough, everything worked itself out on that end. Alright, so they're willing to go that route. That's fine. I'll go over here to Charlie. They took Bravo. Let's see, number 2 is going after our number 5. I'm sorry, I know that there's another subscriber out in the zone right now a little bit. Now I'm dead. Appreciate for the subscriber follow, I guess. I think it was a follow. Appreciate that. I need to make that screen a little bit bigger. Alright, let's get this Charlie now. Beautiful. Oh shit! Did I clip something? Oh, I did. Eagle. I think me and Eagle collided. Oh, that was funny. I was like, wait, I didn't know my jet could do that. That's funny. Okay, I see. Nope, you gotta be quicker than that. Yep, knew that was coming. Oh man, we weren't able to. We were flying it. I don't even know who we were flying. It's Hellhounds, Shadow Stalkers. See what we can do. Our number 5 is going towards Bravo. We got Alpha, but they're attacking Alpha again. But their number 1 is going around towards our number 2, who's almost out of HP. Beautiful, that works. Stop it. Alright, where am I getting this fuck at? Oh, they got me on the second one. Oh, they got me with that one. Damn. Alright. Okay, now we got all... Well, we had all 3 for a second there. Okay. You're going into Bravo. I'm gonna help out Bravo because it's just Cosmo on Bravo. Oh, that was slick. Came from the top down. Okay. today. Number 3's coming in. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Well played. That was a good one. You know how they say to improvise, overcome, adapt, learn? So because of that one jet, I think it was the F-14 that came from the top down, I was watching my map and I saw that one of them was coming in, which I think was the F-22, I think it was. That last one that I shot down. Let's take a look. Yeah, F-22. Because of the maneuver that the F-14 did on me, trying to get me from coming from top down, I used that against the F-22 because I saw him coming in. I initially wanted to get a resupply, but I opted not to do that because I saw that he was coming in. So I used the F-14's tactic against his own teammate. All right, so I'm going to do one more battle. And then, like I said, I'm going to end the stream at that point. Just because I'm so tired right now. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching and listening to my little story that I had throughout the whole thing. If you missed the story and if you're interested in what it was that I was talking about, please rewatch this live stream. It's only an hour. And at any time, if you want to just, watch it and then just listen to what I had to say, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind. But pretty much, so I was just talking about what's in store for me going forward. And the only thing we can do is just see what happens. What do y'all think about Countdown? This map. Oh, what's up, Jaguar? Sorry, I just saw your message right now. I'm a little bit out of it right now. Like I said earlier, I just still recovering. Bro, don't tell me it's gonna. Okay, thank you. I had one issue with the game before where it disconnected me. Yeah, like I said, I had a heart cath done on Tuesday with some not so favorable results, I guess you could say. I spoke about it earlier in the stream. So if you're interested, like I said, you can watch this live stream. I'll have it on my YouTube channel. I think it's on Twitch as well. I'm not exactly sure 100%, but yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, Noobs007, it's definitely going to be on there. So that way you can take a look at it and see. And see what I was talking about. Woo! Almost hit that. That wouldn't have been good. Top. Going for the resupply, the repair. I already know where he's going. was that? The raft? I think that might be the one that I shot down earlier. Wow, MiG-31 was over here? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I like it, but then it has its moments, I guess, for this map. We'll see. See that MiG is going up top. See number 5 is going this way towards. Who's this, Vader? Wingman him. Did take damage. I do need to get a repair. I'm not even gonna bother with another missile on here. Tell me you want me without saying you want me. I know he's got maneuverability on me. Not playing now, but I don't think I'm going to with his F-16. Oh, and I'm out of fucking missiles. I mean, not missiles. I'm out of flares. Bro, why do I got 3 of them around me? 2. That was so hilarious. That was Beekeeper. That's the same one that shot me down last time. Said MiG-31's going for another angle. Fuck you. He's gonna hit me with that one. Oh crap, 1919. Who are we flying against? White Knights. Yeah, if you're not familiar, White Knights. Now I understand it. I think it's like biblical or whatever. I don't remember what they consider it. But from where I'm from, it's not very. Oh man. From where I'm from, they have a prison gang called White Knights, and it's the Aryan Nation gang. So that's why every time I see that, that's the one that comes to mind for me is with the White Knights is the prison gang, which is like so ironic. Now, hope that's not where they're getting their name from. I hope, but I don't know. I appreciate that, Jaguar. Yeah. I always thought that was kind of funny. Every time I see them, it's like that's the one thing that pops into my head is that prison gang. It's so fucking hilarious. Do one more. I don't want to end on a loss. I'm sorry if you see me. I don't know if you can actually see. I don't think you can actually from where I got the webcam set up. The heart cath that they did through my groin, it does hurt from time to time, and it's definitely kind of bothering me right now. But it's not like it's an extreme pain. It's just like a definite uncomfortable thing, and they did say that. I mean, I already knew this before because, like I said, this is my third time having this. Ooh, Vanguard Elite. Okay. Third time having this procedure done, and it's like I already knew what to expect. But I do gotta say that this was the most pleasant, um, the most pleasant one that I've had procedure had done by them, as opposed to some of the other ones that I've had done that were obviously not so present or pleasant. I mean, damn, they got me. They must have knew what I was doing. Oh, the ADV. Was that ADV in the last one? Oh, look at that J20. Oh, looks like he flipped. I guess not. Maybe I'm just tripping. I didn't even see what loadout, what airplane loadout they had. I didn't see what planes they had. Oh, so they got two of them. Okay. And the ADV. Yeah, they got a good loadout. Oh shit. Alright. Alright, I gotta reevaluate my gameplay here. One, I'm fucking all by myself over here. Yeah, this one's not looking good at all. J20 up there. I'm not gonna worry about the J20 right now. The A4, for whatever reason, I always have issues with that A4. For some reason. Where's he at? There he is. Going up against A4s for whatever reason. Yeah, he's good. He's definitely good. I can't get a lock on him. I'm trying to. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, I think I found it all. No, I'm not gonna be able to get to it. Oh, okay. 10-6. Sorry if I'm leaning back. Just feels a little bit better doing it, leaning back a little bit more. Move this a little bit closer. Definitely feels a little bit better. Ah, he went higher. Blind him for a little bit. No, we took each other out. Didn't want to do that. Woo! Damn. Okay. Bro, those lines and stuff are really checking up my radar. Damn. Yeah, it's definitely a good squad. They definitely chose their loadout in a beneficial way for them. A4 is a beast. Is the fact that I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until we win one. I don't want to leave the stream on a loss. So let me get on a leave, and hopefully that'll kick in sooner rather than later. Yeah. So let's see. So I know California's got what, In-N-Out burgers. If you're familiar with this, you might have an idea of what state I'm in. Maybe. Oh, okay. Shadow Stalker's Nemesis Deviant. Okay. No. We got MiG 19, 31, F-16, and A-100. Okay. I always like to try to... Ooh, F-14 going that way to the northeast. There he is. I always like to have them waste their missiles. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Well, that was cool. Damn it. Oh. Bother me. Damn. Alright. The 31. It's gotta be the 31. Fuck you. Can somebody explain that to me? Because I could have sworn I was already past him by the time he shot that second beam rider. Alright, so how to play with the MiG-19. If you're... I know it does take some time for the beam riders. Here we go. For the beam riders, you do have to have some pretty good aim, precision, and patience with it. And I know who's behind me. And that's why I went that way instead of going up. Did I take one of them down? No. Yeah, with the MiG-19, I really do enjoy that one. That is one of my favorite jets is the MiG-19, and I did show that I currently have it at a level 19, and I do have it already set for to get upgraded to the level 20. All right, MiG-31, fucking asshole. Fuck you. Yeah, I do have mine set up ready to be upgraded to the level 20. I just need the silver to get it there. So that's the only thing that I'm actually really lacking is the silver to get it there. Almost have that one. Let's see. Okay, so the F-16 is not coming for me, which is good for me. Bad for him. And now it's bad for me. Damn it. Oh. Yeah, it's a very agile jet. The beam riders do take some time to get used to it because pretty much the missile is not like these normal missiles where you can shoot, forget, or shoot and just keep them in the reticle a little bit. With the beam rider, you actually have a secondary, like another target. Wherever that target is, that's where that missile is going to go. Um, if you're able to be close enough to the enemy jets, they won't it won't pop up on their radar as being locked on or anything like that. That's the sneaky part about it. But you, like I said, you have to be good with the sight on it. Um, and so once whatever, like if you get used to doing that with the MiG 19 with the beam rider, you can be very deadly with it. He was pretty good. I just that second beam rider missile that he hit me with, I don't know about that one. I mean, maybe it's just something within the game. I don't know. Um, Jaguar, yeah, it was Whataburger. But yeah, for the MiG 19, it definitely is. Like, let me show you real quick. Actually, you know what? Everybody's flying 20s. I should be able to hang with the 19. The only thing that's missing is that second mod, and I don't have the passive. For the passive for this one, the sneak attack, I'm not in a hurry for it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. No, it's more of I can get it if I want to, but I'm just not too much in a hurry, like I said, to get it. No, no Jaguar. Actually, I'm not in Arizona. Good guess though. But no, I am about what is that? 2 states. I think it's 2 states over from Arizona. Maybe that'll give you a better idea of where I'm at. And that is also one of the benefits to the MiG-19 are the cannons. F-14. Oh shit. Okay, so they got 2 F-14s, a 111 ADV, and a F-18. Okay. So that is one benefit to these tunnels, is being able to duck in and out when you want to. All right, so beam rider. And that one, I think I destroyed him with the beam rider. Um, like I said, with the beam riders, it doesn't shoot up the indicator that they're being locked on or anything like that. You don't know it until you're hit by it. And obviously, at that point, it's already too late. So, oh, did I make it? Okay, I did make it. Not ready to pop up yet. Oh, shit, they saw me. I knew I popped out too early. Popped out way too early. See if I can get them. So if you notice, if you're still watching Miguel, sí, señor Tejas. If you're watching Miguel, if you notice, whenever I shot, the reticle kind of went into a box. That's where the beam rider is at, and you do have to be pretty steady with it. Like as you saw with me going up against that F-14, I was definitely able to get him with the beam riders. Where is it? All right. See if I can get him with this beam rider. Yep. So I was able to hit him with one, but I didn't want to. I saw that I was getting locked in on. Ooh! Okay, there we go. So because I already knew that he was going to shoot me down, I went ahead and just rained all kinds of hell on his ass with my beam riders. because I had a feeling he was gonna shoot me down anyway. So like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna go. We're gonna trade kills. Let's see. Cosmo is. Let's see if I can do the same thing. Yep, beautiful. It's like they don't learn with that for some reason. They don't learn. I'm not gonna give them an easy shot, but I mean, I'm more than happy to let them waste their missiles on me, especially if it's an F-14. See, I'm baiting him to use his ammunition. And literally goes two of them there. Okay, now I might get hit by one. Ooh. There we go, beautiful. Let's see if I can do a long shot on him. I don't think I can. Not on the 111. Nope. Oh, but I did get the assist because I did hit that 111 with one of my beam riders. So yeah, so with the beam rider, you definitely got to have a steady hand with it. As you see, I play with a PC keyboard and mouse, so it could be a little bit easier doing it that way. Let me make this bigger, please. I think that's. Yeah, so even in a level 19 MiG 19, I still second. Mainly because the damage, obviously not because of the kills and deaths or anything like that. But the beam rider does take a lot of practice to get used to. It's not an easy missile to get. It's not a shoot and forget type missile. Yeah, the believe is kicking in. I feel so much better. All right, so yeah, so as you see, like I said, I'm not at level 20, but yeah, still short. I can get it to whenever I get to 1100 silver. I can get it to that one. But yeah, it's definitely one of my, like I said, one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to getting it. The cannons on this thing is a beast. So it's definitely a plus, a bonus to this one, are the cannons, and especially whenever you get to the special ability. Oh, I could do that one. I'm not going to, because then I still have to. I'm not going to do that yet. Now is definitely the time to do any specials or passive abilities, because you're able to buy them instead of waiting for the blueprint. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's still going to be like that for the remainder of this month, I believe. So I think you have until the end of this month to take advantage of that. But yeah. No matter what. Okay. So I know I said we'll end it on a win, and we're still going to end it on a win, but I'll do one more. And if that's a win, so the next win, after the next win, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'm getting pretty tired right now. I'm not on any pain medication or anything like that after the procedure. It's just the Aleve, and then just, after you go through procedure, sometimes your body takes a toll, and I definitely feel it. Make sure I ain't gonna crash into the mountain or anything. Alright, so it looks like they're gonna do the swarm technique. kill for kill. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Wow. Okay, so I do see that they are definitely storming. And one thing right now is that I'm not on comms with everybody right now. Um, and that's not because they're not on comms, because they are on comms. It's just me that is not on comms. That was beautiful. Beautiful, Vader. It's just because I'm just not feeling it right now. Yeah, did we kill for kill again? Oh, that was the same one. No, the first one that I killed was the one that we did kill for kill last time. Okay. So yeah, so definitely what they're doing is that they're swarming. God, damn it, I need to stop doing this. Kill for kill shit. Not gonna win that way. Especially at this point of the game. You can't do that. Hunter missile incoming. Is anybody get the angle on him? Oh, who got me? Where'd that come from? Alright, they're gonna swarm on number 4, which is Vader. And I can't go any faster than where I'm at. Damn it. Yeah. Damn. At least I made the top 3. They didn't sweep the top 3.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a boy inside his mind. Sometimes the thought would overflow and grow until they blinded the boy. He decomposed, and if you read between the lines of his story, you will know that there is method to his madness, prerequisite for his sadness. For there must be catalysts which exist to explain his status. Extract it and look right at it. His panic was full.
Yeah, definitely with oh, we're on a different map now. Stormbreak. I actually like this map. So aggressive. Oh, I didn't even do that one. Are you in it to win, or are you in it for a purpose that exists outside your skin? When you're in it, is it worthless to resist? Begin again. Are you screaming on the surface? Are you like me? Are you in? There you go, Jaguar. When you hop in, you can take my spot, because, yeah. I only wanted to stream for an hour, but went a little bit, a little bit over that. Been going for about an hour and 43 minutes right now at this point. Fuck. Yeah, like I said, it's been about a week since I've actually played with everything that I had going on. It sucks. You'll be alright, though. I got a pixel that's dead in my fucking screen and it's bugging the living shit out of me. The benefits of having OCD, I can't really say I have OCD. I'll just say it's undiagnosed OCD. Is the fact that I am definitely prone to see shit that I don't want to see, or not that I don't want to see. But I do catch things that stick out, and I've seen that dead pixel, not the jet, but the dead pixel on my monitor before, and for whatever reason, it just stood out to me again. All right. Oh, hello. Why, hello there. See if I can hit him. No, missed him. Afterburners. Oh. Oh. Ooh, shot 3 at him, but I only needed 2. But with this one, with the beam riders. Okay, go ahead. With the beam riders, always, if you're able to shoot multiples, you definitely take advantage of that. Because you don't know how they're actually gonna fly, and I don't mean by the beam riders. I mean by the enemy jets. You don't know how exactly they're gonna fly. Oh, bro, Anakin, what happened, bro? We get a kill back, but you give them one. Who's number 4? Nope. Bro. Okay. So the problem is that we were going over one at a time. So basically we're falling right into their trap, which is definitely what we don't want to do. Got him. Beautiful. 10, 15. There's one for resupply. Cosmo. Bro, what are y'all doing, man? What is it with that area right there? So he said defend, but the problem with defending is that we're not going to be able to defend. You can't defend when you're losing so much. Definitely didn't help that we gave them 2 kills. And yeah, we gave them 2 kills. Yeah, it's definitely not good whenever Now I understand that they were being very defensive, and yeah, like you're saying, Jaguar, they do if they're not on comms. Like even though I'm not on comms, I'm always watching to see what everybody's doing. So if I see everybody going into one direction, I'll follow suit. But yeah, going in one at a time, never gonna fucking win the game that way. Especially if you're already behind. That's one thing if you're ahead and you got a buffer, but yeah, you can't do that if you're behind already. Okay, and then obviously if you have two people that are crashing, that doesn't help either. I mean, I know that sometimes you lose signal and stuff like that. That happens. So you get a little DC or something like that, you slam right into the wall or crap. It's ridiculous how the game will set you up that way or lag you as you're about to do a maneuver, but then next thing you know, when you pop back in, your aircraft is on fire or falling down, which definitely sucks when that happens. Okay, so Anakin got booted. So basically, with that battle, a bot was basically flying his stuff. Definitely doesn't help. But I mean, it is what it is. Shit happens. Oh shit, balling. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, I think it's the first time in like 2, maybe 3 weeks since I've actually flown with Ballin. It's good. He's been busy, then I have my stuff that's going on. Bowling. What the hell am I listening to? Bro. We have another follower. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read it. I need to make it bigger on my thing. I'm sorry. Um. Zulu, how dare you? So just out of curiosity, because you said that you're not a noob, and I know my name. Hee hee ha ha. What is your take? Do you think I'm a noob within the game? Just wondering. So I am curious. So one thing I am curious about and this is for everybody who's watching right now. Currently, what is your favorite jet to play in the game? If you play the game, of course. What is your favorite jet to play? Because mine obviously will be the raft. Then I definitely say next to that would probably be the MiG, followed by my ADV. Fly out. We are ADV 2 F14. Oh shit. Alright, let's take a look. Really balling. Bro, they are all shooting at me. Why? What did I do? I swear it wasn't me that slept with your sister. Maybe it was. I don't know. I had some wild times in my younger days. I think I only hit him with one Beam Rider. Did get the assist. Oh, what the fuck? Like, am I the only target that they have? Why? Bro, really? Bro, like, how many other people y'all have to fucking shoot at? Jesus Christ, are you serious? What the fuck? I honestly don't think that I've been targeted as many times in this fucking battle. Alright, let's see. I'm too high up. I need to dip down. So, you know, number 4's coming after me. Yep, I'm not gonna get you. I'm not gonna get you there. And is he still on me? God damn it. Seriously. Come on now. Give me a break. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, so we have the more kills right now. Okay. So there's no need for us to push their side. This is where we can hang tight, bring them to us. Now that was going to be off. Why am I not hitting them? Okay. Shit, I'm not going to flare out. Yep, I know I wouldn't flare out in time. Wait a minute. Tyler and Zulu, do y'all know each other? There we go. Beautiful. Okay, I got you. Why are you typing in mid-game? Bro, that'll be hilarious. Okay, yeah, I can't argue with that. Yeah, that is kind of noob moves right there. But that is a noob score. But in my defense, if y'all saw, I was running for my life the entire fucking battle pretty much. I really don't know what the fuck happened. Like, that was weird. I don't know why. That's weird. Yeah, it's true. It is. It is. Yeah, the community definitely is small. That's one thing that I've noticed when I started playing and posting on YouTube and stuff like that. And if y'all not aware, I post videos on YouTube under Noobs 007, so you can easily find it there. All of that's going to run comms. I currently am not, but pretty sure the other guys are. Have you played against me?
Shouted
Have you
out
seen
to
my
what
name
to
on there,
do, which was a
Tyler?
blank canvas
Just out of
for
curiosity, I'm just
force
wondering.
of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the
Okay.
consequence, with
Were you
autoimmune
targeting me? I hope you were.
illness and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners.
Okay.
There were no
Okay,
real
that's nice.
losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students.
Nice.
It
That's
wasn't
good.
David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying
Yeah, every
from
once in a
power
while I'll
to
remember somebody's
and the more
name on
intense
game,
the
and
light shone, the darker the shadow would cast.
if I know that if they're a better
It's
player,
never
I
been
actually
more
will target
powerful
them.
to win
I'll target the
than
better
to
players and
lose.
try to go up against
Like
them.
the dance, the more rigid I
Um,
became, the harder it got.
if it's somebody
The
that
more
I've
I
played a
cast my
couple of times
cue into
against,
footsteps, the more I struggled.
just because
As I
I know
got
that
older,
if I'm able
I
to
learned
to keep them
I
keep
learned to
their
soften.
impact minimized within the game, that'll help with the victory for my side. Yeah, definitely got to go after the problem child. I know there's been a time or two when we were like a 5-man squad, and then yeah, I knew I shouldn't have gone after them. Yeah, I definitely try to pay attention, and especially like with 5-man squads, whenever you go into game, you start battling the same squadron over and over again. You start to see who's the better one out of the squadron, out of that squadron at that time. And that's definitely what I do. Is I definitely focus on that one person to try to get them out of the battle as much as possible. Ooh, damn, he was flying. Okay. I'm not gonna get some. Damn it. Ooh, that was a good one. Good move. Yeah, I definitely think I'll do better in my wrath on this one than I would in this one right now. Definitely gonna switch up to my wrath. Um, I'm definitely probably gonna have this next round be my last. So probably, and it's definitely their best player is this guy right here. Definitely don't know that. Go on top, that's for sure. Gonna be an easy target for somebody. Definitely don't think I'll be able to make it to. Oh, ball on the last one. Get back in the lobby. Yeah, I definitely want to hop in the raft.
Erase ourselves in these chalk outlines.
As I walk through this life, I might fall, I might stumble. Whoa, try to make friends with my pain, 'cause my pain keeps me humble. Whoa, breathe, slow and release. Let the air expand your lungs. Let your body bring you peace to the sea. To the sea I will speak, down my troubles to the waves as they wash my soul clean. Won't you purge me, here as I stand. Down in the gallows my darkness will hang. Hurt me, and I will not flinch. Firm in my ground, I will not move an inch.
As I walk through this life, I might fall, I might
I don't
stumble.
know. These all here. People.
I try to make friends with my pain, 'cause my pain it keeps me humble. Whoa. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I feel so blue, like a guitar with a broken string that can't hold the tune. 'Cause there are some real bricks around me, busting my balloon. And I really need some healing, 'cause I find out they're breathing and I'm reading all my feelings to you. Because I'm so down, but like a roundabout, I'm about to turn it back around. Flip it like a kick, flick a switch, I'll flip my mood. Coming with the style that's rude.
As I walk through this life, I might fall.
Who's on leaderboard?
With my pain, 'cause my pain it keeps me humble. Sometimes I stumble, try to stay firm in my roots. This world's a jungle, but these streets are the sweetest fruit. Lesson to be learned every time I prove. A bruise, not a fool, but I will make mistakes. And I learn every mistake I make. Wait for the wisdom that this fool will create. No one in this world but me to start my fate.
Taking control of the reins of being the Lord and the love of my brain. And I loosen the chains that are causing the pain. Put a stain on my name with the face. I me think they keep me down the rain, down the chain. And I rise in the top like a bubble champagne. It's so hard to explain it to use my left brain. I am switching the legs gonna change. I'm a poster child bipolar, loner with the smoking motor, soldier with the broken.
Yep. Trying to peek up to see where they're at. Yeah, I played against them before in this F100. I'm not gonna waste my missile on the GR3 from this long distance. It was hard to evade it. It'll be a waste of a missile. Nope, don't go after, Eagle. Don't go after. Fall back. Ooh, okay. There it is again, Toad.
Spread like malaria, sit back and watch the show. America spit through fickle shit. Ain't got from crazy, these counterfeit politicians.
Bro, where did that come from? Okay.
Peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my tools
If everybody else is shooting missiles at the ADV, I'm not going to. Maybe I will. Okay, so I got half of our kills. Oh, no, not anymore. Man, we're getting fucking shit pushed in. Bro, it seemed like I wasn't doing nothing to that fucking frog.
find and hide them on an island. Stop by the mind, they're better than the diamond. Step 2, gotta make the people think what they want. Really fucking want it. I'm not trying to stop it. Feature crime, fine entertainment. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4, expand, expand, expand. Cliff Forest, make land.
Damn, how the hell did I get MVP and I... Okay. I mean... Guess the damage, I guess?
The truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9, polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10, the world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain.
Alright, so... Y'all guys still there? Let me show y'all my, what is it called? The code, my friend code. I don't know if you guys are still there or not. That'll be the friend code that y'all can send me in. And we can do one battle real quick, and then I'm pretty sure y'all weren't on earlier from what I was talking about. I had a procedure done on Tuesday. And so yeah.
Think you're so fucking clever. Let's start done chewing gum, you know I go hell forever. On track to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. Wait. So the story goes, I've been living life in a haze.
All right.
Like yours, I never slow. Gotta learn to calm down, but I don't. Going round for round, fucking buzzing. Council house and violent flow.
What up? Twenties are fine. 20s is fine. I think the lowest I have. Oh no, I do have a. I think the lowest I have. So yeah, it's whatever. Bro, badass paint job. So yeah, I had a procedure done on Tuesday, heart cath. If you're not familiar, they can either go to the wrist, which they did the wrist, and then good. Sorry, Eagle. Yeah, it's a procedure that I had done because of my heart. I have issues with my heart. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not pleasant either. So, I'm going through a little bit of that right now, but it's not too bad. And like I said, I did pop on a leave and help out with some of the pain. Did I ready up or what? Here we go. 45. Nice. Yeah, my birthday's in February also. Late February. But yeah. Yeah, Jaguar. Yeah, I think because as you see, I just left them. Like, I might have to look that up. I'm not sure when he. All right, stick with it. Okay, it'll be kind of awkward if it was going against Sovereign Skies. That would have been funny. Like awkward. Yeah, you wasted a miss, bro. Ah, they got me. That was a Falcon that got me. See, Alpha's under attack. Okay, Zulu's up on full. They're about to flip Charlie. Yeah, they just. Yeah, I had a pop in the blue. I'm good. Charlie was my last man. Yeah. Yeah, the missus came and checked on me. Yeah, you can pop your decoy all you want, but if I'm going straight at you, you're not gonna fucking win that battle, bro. Okay. See, the F-16 is gonna go towards Bravo. Oh no, he's protecting Charlie now. There's number 4 coming in. Where's he coming in? There he goes. He's coming in. There we go. Beautiful Zulu, man. Beautiful. There we go. ADV's coming into Alpha. I only have one missile left. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, God damn it. Me and Zulu had a mid-air collision. Shit. Okay. 29's coming in. Nope, that didn't make it. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm just in some discomfort. Someone's going after Charlie. Good. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Say something, Violet. One word, she stays
Coming in, Zulu. full. Nice.
05, a lady rushed to Paddington, is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong.
Why does that name sound so familiar to me?
Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in as Violet's world turned to black. The curtains
I'm sorry,
closed, the
Cisco
lights
sounds so
went dim
familiar to me
in
for some reason.
London City, far from pretty.
Not just in the game either.
205, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very
Tyler, is that you?
alive side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Bro, come on. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more for you guys. I'm having fun with you guys. I'm gonna do one more for y'all with y'all. But yeah, after that, I'll definitely have to call it. Yeah, I definitely need to get out of the seating position. All right, let's go ahead and do this one more time. Run it back real quick.
These kids don't play my shit, I never had a top 10. Maybe it's cause I sing about violence and depression. They say don't blame these kids, just focus on yourself, friend. Well, if they don't like what I'm doing now, then fuck them. Don't trip, I up the ante, learning licks like John Pashanti, smoking spliffs and popping candy.
See how you do without the Zulu carry.
Rock and roll in my soul, bumping, knocking cold on the dole, fish and chips and games consoles, council house and violent flow. But life weren't sweet at home. Mum and dad took a trip and they split shalom. What will
I appreciate that.
me? I hate to see my mom alone. Late night crying, get so high to try to silence sounds of fighting through the walls. I heard
Oh
love
shit, I'm
dying, so I
looking in the wrong area. Damn. Should I reject it? Accept it? Hey Zulu, what do you think? I'll let you be the judge of that. Should I accept his request or what? Bro, shit, this is gonna be a tough one. On him. Oh, that F-16, you slick little monkey. Okay. What these fools at? He's an island boy. So they're going after Alpha right now. Ooh, shit. Okay. Bro, 0-2. No way. Bro, we have no kills? Oh, this shit ain't gonna work. We gotta get at least some kills here. There we go. One kill. Definitely. I'll definitely keep you in mind for the mod, but as of right now, I just don't think my viewership is too big right now. It's big enough yet. Um, Definitely hoping to get to there at some point, but we'll see what happens. There you are. Okay. Can you? All right. So just out of damn it. Okay. So whoa! There's a fight over who's watch. Okay. Mod squad. Okay, well, I got one kill out of it. That sucked. Next.
And then so my story goes. Girl meets boy, let's go. All the things they love and the things they do together. And then so my story goes.
All right, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night right now. I'm just very going through some things, like I said earlier in the stream. Going through some pain and stuff like that. Even with my the leave that I took. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, if you ever see me on my, I do my live. I try to do my live stream every Thursday from 8 to 10 Central Standard Time. But I do have some stuff coming up that may alter the schedule and may prevent that from happening. Just to reiterate real quick, because I did talk about it earlier in the stream. With the procedure that I had on Tuesday, I have a heart issue. And I had a heart cath done, and come to find out that I'm gonna need to have oh my god, why am I not thinking right? Bypass. I need to get a bypass done. So yeah, the recovery time for that is about a month at least. But yeah, I'll get on as soon, whenever I can. Still don't know when the actual when the surgery is going to be scheduled for. I gotta wait and talk with the surgeon about all that and get that going. But it'll be more beneficial for me in the long run. But yeah, so before I forget, let me go ahead and accept that invite. But yeah, so if y'all ever see me on, even if I'm not live streaming, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure, Zulu. Yeah, I'm hoping to feel better too. Also, like one thing I did say earlier is that, this past 2 years for my family hasn't been the best. Just for the fact we've lost 4 family members in the past 2 years. Both of my grandmothers passed away. An uncle on my mom's side passed away, and an aunt on my dad's side passed away. So we've been hit hard the past 2 years. And I definitely don't want to continue that trend. I'm trying to definitely don't want to fucking fall into that. But yeah, that's why they caught this early enough and everything. So be back at it. But yeah, I just like I said, I'll just do live streams on Thursdays, as long as I'm able to, and I'll continue on doing that until I can't. But of course, I'll let everybody know. Once again, if you're watching on Twitch or Kick or yeah, Twitch or Kick, I do have a YouTube channel, Noobs 007. Take a look. I think I'm at roughly about 140, 150 subscribers there. I'm trying to build that up and see what happens, what we can do. I do have some goals in mind, but obviously with everything else. All right, so Tyler, so Zulu and Tyler are both streamers. What do y'all stream on? Do y'all stream on Twitch also? Okay, nice. Okay, so co-host for Metalstorm. Zulu group. Yeah, definitely gonna look that up. And what about Tyler? No, you're good, Tyler. Don't worry about it. All right, I'll definitely check y'all out. Follow you guys. Yeah, definitely do that. Okay, yeah, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely follow you guys. Take a look at some of y'all streams and stuff like that, especially if I'm down and out, like I said, because I do have the surgery coming up. I've been playing this game for a little over a year now, and I've really come to enjoy it. Before this, I used to play. Okay. Yeah, because before this, I used to play World of Tanks, which is really gone fucking downhill. So I stopped playing that one, and I've been playing this one religiously. All right, yeah, I'll definitely be checking all those channels out. Especially like I said, because I got the surgery coming up. Even if I'm not able to play, at least I'll be able to watch. Watch you guys doing live streams and stuff like that. That is one thing that the my squadron asked if I was wanting to join in and fly in the tournament that they got coming up. But because of everything that I have going on right now with my health, I got to make sure I put that first. Nerds. See, I guess that's one good thing about an quote unquote nerd or a streamer or something like that. No, you're good. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of like that meme of what women think guys are doing and then what they actually are doing. So. But yeah, I'll definitely check those out. Check out those Twitch streams and everything like that. And yeah, go from there. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one, you guys. Appreciate y'all jumping in towards the tail end of it. You know, I really appreciate it. Obviously I like to interact with everybody in the chat and stuff like that. Even if they're bickering to each other like a like an old married couple, huh? Nah, but that's cool though. Uh, yeah. So obviously it's a lot longer stream than I expected. Bedtime. Um, but yeah, it was fun. But till next time, you guys. Peace.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I